Sipping slow, yakking the act, thinking I'm a man.
Oh, champ. It looks like Wack 100 and Akademiks just got into it. Alright, now these two are good rat friends in crime, alright? Now apparently last night there was a live stream with Akademiks, alright? And of course Wack 100 called up, and Akademiks calls out Wack 100 for his rat heroics in this Big U RICO case, the big drawdown, alright? He's saying that, hey champ, you're trying to further push for Big U to be sentenced for a very long time, trying to push charges on him and etc. It's very much police activity. But guess what, gang? We have all the footage from last night. Alright, here's what went down. It got real heated, gang. Make sure y'all running up the like, smashing the like button, sharing the video. Look.
Hey, bro.
Whoa.
What you want me to do? Stand at the bathroom and tell every grown man how many times it shakes his...
Have a consensus.
I ain't telling no grown man shit.
I'm trying to have a consensus saying...
I'm not telling no grown man shit.
So you think these street niggas should continue?
I'm not telling no grown man shit. Do you not understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? You and everybody else who want to try to make me a babysitter, nigga.
No,
don't
Wack,
utter the
Wack.
words to me.
Wack.
I'm not telling the grown man shit.
No, Wack, I'm not making you a babysitter.
I'm not telling the grown man shit.
Wack, let me tell you this. I remember when someone said, hey, listen, they used the video of yours in court. I started to look to say, hey, listen, I'm not trying to get no, and by the way, it's not like I have these guys on my platforms and they're saying it. I don't want to get nobody indicted or locked up. If they said the way how Ack is doing this is how we're locking people up, I would change. So I'm only saying this to say all this is the first RICO case that they've ever mentioned podcast this much. I think podcasts should probably take note. You don't think so?
You act. We're different people. My homies wouldn't be bitching my backyard either. See how we different people? So you're different people, right? I'm telling you, I don't edit. I don't upload. And I'm not telling a grown man a mother.
So wait, Wack. So you still, like, after watching all of this shit with this Big U RICO, you would still...
I'm not telling a grown man shit.
No, I'm not saying you telling them. I'm talking about your actions. You would still be on either Clubhouse or anything else discussing people current street situations, knowing that these niggas just got wrapped up and their words have been used against them?
Okay. It looks like Livingston is making some very valid points about McElroy, and of course Wack 100 is about to go into crash out mode, as you can see, because Livingston is making some valid points. My only issue is that the pot is calling the kettle black. Yes, he's 100% correct that Wack 100 is on police timing when it comes to this whole Big U case. But also, don't forget that Akademiks once was trying to get Jay-Z indicted or expose things about Jay-Z because of his problems with Roc Nation, alright, in the past, right? He had some issues with Roc Nation, like earlier this year. He was trying to call himself, alright, trying to get Jay-Z, put out there, especially after that Rhapsody freestyle, because Rhapsody signed to Roc Nation. You've seen Akademiks trying to call himself getting Jay-Z up out of here soon. Okay, so is Akademiks in the wrong for doing that? 1000%. But let's see how crazy this actually gets. Run up these likes. Let's continue.
So the only thing we discuss is what's on the work. It's on the work, we running it.
Wack, you were discussing Brick Baby not going to court, and there was no work that existed that time. So you're discussing his current street situation.
Wait. Say that again.
There was no paperwork that existed, but you were discussing.
That's why we discussed it. You bitch ass nigga. How you ain't got a court date and no bail information? Now,
hold on. Wait. But Wack, why is that online content?
No.
Why is that online content though?
Because nigga, that's what we want it to be, motherfucker. The fuck is you talking about, you police ass nigga? Why did you take motherfucking takeoff fucking shooting, sit here like the fucking DEA, still frame it, circle shit, break down who had on what color what, who had on what shoes.
I got the best answer. Keep going.
Shut your
Hold on.
fuck ass up.
Wait. Wack.
The most police shit that ever been done in the history of fucking podcasting.
Hold on.
You sat there on the open fucking murder case.
Wait. Hold on. Wack.
Down the shirt. Fuck all that. Now it's up, nigga.
No.
You
Wack.
fucking with the other side of the trenches.
Hold on.
It's
Wack.
up and we stuck.
Wait, Wack.
It's the most police shit
Wack,
ever done
here's the difference.
in the history of fucking podcasting.
Wait, Wack.
Did you not?
Wait, Wack. Are you gonna let me say the difference?
Did you not?
Wack.
Did you not?
The difference is, I know I did it and I admit it. Everybody else is doing it and claim they're not.
Okay.
I know I did it. No. I said I'm solving this. Wack. I literally said I'm solving a murder alive. Everybody else is doing it and acting like they're keeping it straight. Hold on. As long as everybody say what I did with the takeoff shit was police shit, I'm a civilian. What y'all are doing is police shit too. We all do police shit. If we admit it, let's go. We all hold hands and do police shit.
Listen.
That's all I'm saying.
Let me explain something to you. If we got to work, or we know you working, we're going, listen, if I wasn't telling that nigga, you got caught, bitch ass nigga, and you working right now today, one thing everybody can't say is Wack didn't call it and this nigga didn't lie. He lied right here on your platform, right? Now,
Wack,
I had to call.
So things are getting really interesting there. Now Wack 100 is saying, hey Champ, didn't you do a lot of police work for Takeoff? Huh, Champ? See, you telling me that I'm doing police work. What about you? See, he's trying to redirect the attention. What about you, gang? What about you with the Takeoff situation? Talking about you gonna solve the crime on YouTube Live, all right, when it happened back in 2022, all right? Listen, man, all this is Wack 100 trying to redirect the attention. Now, Akademiks is admitting to his rat heroics, all right? He's not hiding that he's also, a cheese eater. He's not hiding that, right? He's not hiding that he's a sewer mammal whatsoever. He's taking all accountability. He is taking, all right, accountability for his hereditary ratness, all right? His hereditary rodent DNA. He's taking accountability for everything, all right? He's not backing down, whatsoever. Right, but Wack 100 trying to redirect, saying, hey, but you're the rat, not me, Champ. So stop saying that I'm a policeman. Well, the truth is, y'all both policemen, though. So it wouldn't be far-fetched, right? Y'all both rats, all right? Don't get mad because he's calling you a pyro rat, because that's what you are, a pyro rat. A rat with a bandana, Champ, and that is a fact, all right? Listen, it's getting wild, gang, but let's jump back in, shall we? Let's do that.
I'm with you.
Hold on.
Wack, hold on. The key point you're about to skip over, I said, and I'm admitting, that Takeoff shit is I do police shit on here all the time. I solve crimes.
Yeah, we buy that. Okay.
Hold on.
So
as long as you say that the hunter side does it too. We all do police shit.
We will continue to read and run paperwork. I don't give a fuck what it's about.
Okay. So, and by the way, everybody knows you fucking with Ack. Ack is liable to do some police shit. Will you say the same or no?
Nigga, what you mean? Like, nigga, I'm just correcting you because you talking about what we doing. We don't do what you do, nigga. That was a wide
Wack,
open
you know
murder
this case
nigga.
more than me. You mentioned the allegation of a murder before
You know
we ever
why?
seen a work.
Because, listen,
We never seen a work.
Listen, and at least 5 of our rooms on the hunter side, I got a guy named Prince that if I brought him in here right now, he can recite the whole shit to you. You know why? We have rooms on the hunter side called Murder Mystery, where we didn't ran through the whole indictment. We got the morning show where we didn't ran through the whole motherfucking
Wack.
indictment.
The only thing I would say is that with the Takeoff thing, I got the murder suspect.
You didn't read no indictment, nigga. You went over fucking video footage.
Wack, you didn't read no indictment. You basically went to talk to the victim or the victim's mom. So we did the both same thing, except you were right. I was wrong.
Hey, bro. We're talking to two people who giving us. We know they're giving us wrong information. We didn't give a fuck. You look. Do you know what that content was designed to do?
What?
The same shit what Big U did to me, antagonized the fuck out of him. He got me back on his turn in. Nigga, he say shit, they ask me questions.
He did make it hot for you. He was trying to make it hot for you. He was trying to go crazy on you.
Okay, but guess what? Looking at what he said and looking at the indictment, can you say, Big U, you said some bullshit on Wack because that you said is supported by their fucking indictment paperwork, right? But he shot his shot, so I gotta answer questions. So what we did, when we hear these ladies telling us wrong murder dates, wrong murder years, and this gonna happen, and you asking us for money after the fact.
Wack, here's the difference.
Trolling.
I give you the big difference.
This is trolling. We press play, and guess what? We sat back and we wanted to watch him get questioned, and people tapping him on the shoulder. His homies call us. You think they don't call us and say, yeah, we was at the park today and they asked Cuz about that. What'd he say? The nigga got mad and stormed off. That's all we want to hear.
Wack, by the way.
So things aren't really making sense here. Now, I don't usually say this, but Akademiks kept it a whole 1,000 here. It's not always that you see Akademiks making sense and being 100% honest, but this was a great display of honesty by Akademiks. All right, whether you agree or disagree, champ, this is one of those rare moments where Ak just told the complete truth. Right, he's admitting that he's a rat. Wack 100 is still in denial, but Ak is still calling him a rat. Wack is completely in denial of any of his rat behavior since Big U has been locked up, or prior to Big U being locked up. All right, it appears that Akademiks is exposing that Wack is indeed a rat, indeed a policeman, a cop, and is trying to further push an agenda that would possibly get Big U, Brick Baby, and etc. locked up, all right, for the rest of their natural lives. I mean, they're looking at 20 or more years behind bars, possibly, once sentencing occurs. You dig what I'm saying? Don't know how that's gonna go, but best of luck to them. However, I think Akademiks made very great key points. I feel like Wack is mad because it's starting to make sense and people are really starting to see through his cheese-eating ways, right? A long time ago, or should I say a couple years back, a lot of people didn't recognize how much of a cop that McElroy was, but now they're kind of understanding that, hey, maybe this guy has been a rat all along. Maybe he is a confidential informant, and people are beginning to see that. Old cases are beginning to surface more and more in the YouTube algorithm, which is pretty much showing evidence that, hey, Wack has always been a cop. All right, he's always been a Pyro policeman. This ain't news to me, honestly. I've been new this, been telling y'all, but I'm glad y'all starting to see it now. But gang, y'all let me know how y'all feel about this in the comment section. Do you agree that Livingston approached this 1000%, all right, transparent? And do you believe that Wack 100 is starting to get more bothered by the exposure of his rat ways, the ways of the rat? You let me know what you think in the comment section, gang. And also make sure you're hitting a like and sharing the video. Make sure you join the Discord. The Discord link will be in the description as well as the comments. All right, but gang, it's the mayor, the one and only real New York Mayor F. Eric Adams, and you're rocking with the town favorite Showface News. It's Big Gotham. You already know it's the town versus everybody at all times. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you share the video and go to showfacenews.com and cop the merch. I'm up out of here, gang. Salute. Ladies and gentlemen, do the mayor a favor and go to showfacenews.com for the brand new mayor merch. Yes, wear the mayor's quotes in style all fall, all winter long. For the remainder of 2024, the mayor will be providing brand new merch each and every month. Alright, look, we have the All Champs tees out right now, as well as the Hug Your Shadow hoodies and tees. Wear the mayor merch in style only at showfacenews.com. Get your orders in, the orders ship fast. Get it right now. Everybody's buying it. Subscribe to the mayor.